Hi everyone and welcome. It's Mr. S here, a primary school teacher, here to help you with some of the tricky things in school. Now today we're going to look at long multiplication. If you're a parent, then don't worry, it might look a little different to how we learnt it, but the logic is all the same. If you're a student, then this will help you to get through the lessons and tests much easier. By the end of this video, you'll be a pro. So let's get started with the first question. So I've got up here, multiply, add, and check. Those are going to be my three main steps for answering these questions. Okay, so first we're going to look at this question here. 473 multiplied by 15. So I'm going to get that straight into my column method here. 473 multiplied by 15. I'm always going to put the smaller number on the bottom, okay? Then I will always be starting by multiplying with the ones digit on the bottom number. I'll multiply each of these digits by that ones digit. So let's get started. 3 multiplied by 5 gives me 15. I'm going to put the 5 here, and instead of putting the 1 here, because I've still got more multiplying to do, I'm going to put that 1 up here, and I'm going to add it later. Okay, so next is 7 multiplied by 5, which is 35, but I need to add the 1, so that is 36. Again, I'm going to put the 6 here. Instead of putting the 3 here, that goes up above as well. Now, it's also important I circle my digit when I do add it. It just tells me that I've definitely done that, so I haven't missed any out. Okay, next, moving on to the 4 multiplied by 5, which is 20, and then I need to add that 3, gives me 23. As I have no more multiplying to do by the 5, I can put my 23 straight there. Next, let's do the 1 here, but we know that's not really a 1, is it? Because I've got my ones, tens, and hundreds. This is actually 10, not 1, so it has a different value. I'm going to put a 0 here straight away. Okay, so next, let's do 3 multiplied by 1, which is 3. 7 multiplied by 1, giving me 7, and 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. Okay, draw a line underneath, and I'm going to add next. So we've got 5, add 0 is 5, 6 add 3 gives me 9, 3 add 7 is 10, I'm going to put 1 up here and 0 here. Now let's do 1, add 2, add 4, gives me 7. So my final answer is 7,095. Okay, so I've now multiplied, I've done the adding part, and now I'm just going to check my answer back again. So I'm just going to check primarily that I've definitely used all of these extra digits that were supposed to be added on. That I definitely have a 0 here because I was multiplying by my tens column, and then a quick check that I've done my multiplications and my additions correctly. Okay, great. Let's move on to the second question over here. So I've got 1,362 multiplied by 32. So I'm going to get that into our column method. 1,362 multiplied by 32. Okay, draw my straight line underneath. And then let's get started. Remember, first we're going to be multiplying the ones digit on my second number, so the smaller one here. Okay, so I've got 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4, 6 multiplied by 2, which is 12. Again, I'm going to put that 1 just above. 3 multiplied by 2, which is 6, add the 1 up here, so I've got 7. 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. Good. Next, moving down to the next row again. Remember, I'm multiplying by the 3 here, which is actually secretly a, well done, a 30. So I need to put a 0 in underneath first. Then I'm going to have 2 multiplied by 3, 6 times 3, 3 times 3, and 1 times 3. So let's do those. 2 multiplied by 3 gives me 6. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. I'm going to put a 1 up here again and put my 8. Then I've got 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9. Add my 1, which is 10. I put the 0 here and the 1 from the 10 above. 1 multiplied by 3, which is 3. Add the 1, gives me 4. Okay, moving on to our addition and last step. 4 add 0 gives me 4. 2 add 6 is 8. 7 add 8 is 15. The 5 from the 15 goes here, and the 1 goes up here. 2 add 0 is 2. Add the 1 gives me 3. And 4 over here. So my final answer is, wow, 43,584. Remember that final step of checking our answer. So I'm going to check that I've definitely used all of those extra digits that were supposed to be added on. I've definitely got a 0 here when I was multiplying by my tens. And I'm going to quickly have a look, make sure that my multiplications and my additions are all correct. Even though it could have been more tricky because we were timesing with thousands here, it didn't really change much with the question, did it? I just had to do one more multiplication for each of those numbers down here. Okay, so just a couple of key tips. Make sure that you check you're using that 0 for the tens. It's a really common mistake and it's going to change your whole answer if you forget it. Then make sure that you keep your numbers lined up neatly. Otherwise, you might end up multiplying or adding the wrong numbers and make a mistake just because of tidiness. Now, it's your turn. Grab a pen and paper, pause the video, have a try at these questions. Let me know your answers in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me with the channel. Thanks, and see you next time.